What's going on, guys? This is Scaff here, and today I'm bringing you guys one of my new series. That's every gun on TDM, and we're going to go ahead and do this FAD today, the FAD, or FAD as some people call it. You know, whatever you call it is your own preference. But anyways, it's not a bad gun. A lot of people make it out to be a horrible gun, um, and it does have its disadvantages, but it definitely has its advantages. It's actually a very, very good gun. I would say you need to be more skilled and more accurate with your shots to use this gun properly and utilize it to your advantage. The gun isn't very bad at all. As we know, it is a super high rate of fire. You know, this gun is actually going to contend with those submachine guns at these short ranges and maybe even eat them up, especially some of them. But anyways, let's get into it. So it's a fully automatic assault rifle, and it's in the assault rifle class, and it has a super high rate. Well, not super, but it has a very high rate of fire. But the downfall to it is it has recoil. And being that it has such a high rate of fire, that's basically you get so much fire coming out of this thing, it's hard to control. So that's why you get the moderate recoil from this thing. Okay, and the FAD, it does have the highest rate of fire and the biggest capacity for ammunition. Yeah, when you start out, you get 42 rounds, but we'll get into that later, and that's what they mean by it, highest capacity. That's what I mean. Um, but it has the lowest maximum it has the lowest maximum damage too in the assault rifle class. You know, being it has such a high rate of fire, that's how they sort of bring it down. Is they bring down the damage indicator, but the damage isn't really that bad on standards. Okay, now let's get into what this gun is all about and why it's not a bad gun. Um, let's start off with the damage. Okay, the damage on this gun is actually 34% up close and 25% at a long range. Now, if you add a headshot multiplier, it's not going to do that much more for you. Um, but it's still, with those percentages, it is still a 3-shot kill up close. And guess what? At a long range, it's only a 4-shot kill. So that's the same as most every other assault rifle in its class, and that's what makes it so great as an assault rifle. It still kills in the same amount of kills. It just has less damage. Um, 34% up close, 25% at a long range. That's 3 to 4 shots at any range. But with this recoil, it's so hard to get those long range shots that it makes it just so much harder to actually get those shots. That's why it's such a hard gun to use. Um, but let's go ahead and go into the magazine. The magazine size is a 42 round magazine, which is very high for its class. With extended mags, it's 63 rounds in the extended mags. So that's just makes it so much better. The max ammo for this thing is 252 rounds. Okay, so that's a lot of rounds if you have max ammo, and let's say you throw extended mags on there, you could mow down a lot of people. Okay, next let's go into the rate of fire. The rate of fire is actually 882 rounds per minute. That is just a beast for an assault rifle. That's what gives this gun the advantage. And it actually is. It has the shortest time to kill at short distance and shortest time to kill at long distance in the assault rifle class. Now, being that it's such a high rate of fire, and yes, it does have low damage, but guess what? It's still 3-shot or 4-shot. You're gonna get those 3 rounds and those 4 rounds out faster than any other assault rifle. But the downside to it is it does have a lot of kick. As you can see here on my class, I'm not using the sight, I'm using the iron sights. The iron sights are very well on this thing. I really like the iron sights. Now let's go into what I'm using with this gun. Okay, with this gun, I'm actually using a foregrip. And the foregrip is to help with that recoil. It reduces the recoil as you're shooting, and that will give you a definite advantage over the other team. And actually on this, even though I have so many rounds in this sucker, I still throw extended mags on there. So being that it has such a high rate of fire and you have a more probability of missing, you need those extra ammunition rounds. So I throw them on there. and I could take down 5 people easy with this gun if need be. As you can see in this gameplay, I always reload, but I still have like 40 rounds, so that makes it pretty good. Perks, I suggest focus. I'm using fully loaded and all kinds of other good stuff. I can't remember my perks right now, but yeah, as you guys seen at the very beginning of the gameplay, I showed my class, so you guys could check that out and check it out and see if you want to use this class. I definitely recommend this class. It's not a bad class to use. Um, it's a very great gun. It's just harder to use. I definitely suggest you know more and be more skilled at Call of Duty or COD to be able to use this class properly. If you're not that skilled with it and your aim sucks, I definitely don't suggest throwing it on, because you're gonna get destroyed and you're gonna be mad that, you're gonna be like, this gun sucks, and when it actually doesn't. Because I have taken people out at longer ranges pretty quick. It's just that recoil just gets to you and will tear you up. Anyways, guys, if you like this video, hit that like button. I really liked making it for you. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you guys think and what I should be doing. If you guys have any suggestions for me, leave that in the comment section. If you haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button. It really helps me out, and I really enjoy having more people watching my channel. Anyways, guys, this is Scaff, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.